The Daily Mail has done it again, squaddies. The sun rises, the birds chirp, and the Mail's newsroom switches on their computers like, "All right, team, what angle of Meghan Markle are we obsessing over today?" It's honestly impressive at this point. Meghan could be minding her business, rearranging her spice cabinet or watering her garden, and the Daily Mail would still publish a front-page story titled, "Exclusive: Meghan's basil plant sends hidden message to the Queen." Today's recycled chaos comes from the dusty boxes in their basement, marked "Old Lies, use when desperate." They've dug up old quotes, old books, old rumours, added fresh seasoning of spite, and voila, a brand new exclusive. Never mind the fact that Meghan hasn't said a word, hasn't done a thing, and hasn't even been in their country. The Daily Mail wakes up thinking about her more than Harry does. And that's saying something. Why? Because Meghan is relevant. Meghan is marketable. Meghan is the Beyoncé of their content calendar. And deep down, they're terrified. Every day she thrives, another one of their old narratives cracks like a stale biscuit. So today, squaddies, we're not just addressing their latest nonsense, we're dragging it into the sunlight. We're unpacking the manipulation, exposing the agenda, and yes, following the money like it's a royal breadcrumb trail. So let's get into the meat of the madness. According to the Daily Mail's favourite sources, you know, the ones who always sound suspiciously like a writer with a deadline, Prince Philip supposedly told Harry, "One steps out with actresses, one doesn't marry them." Now, pause. Think about this like a rational human being. This is the same Prince Philip who welcomed Camilla like she was bringing dessert. The same Philip who was surrounded by scandals and whispers throughout his life. The same Philip who lived in the royal institution that protects everyone, except Meghan Markle TM, including predators, abusers and walking headlines. But Meghan, a successful, philanthropic, educated UN working actress. And that's where he drew the line? Please. It's giving 1950s grandpa energy mixed with diluted gossip. And of course, this quote appears in the same kinds of books that only seem to exist on the shelves of people who collect porcelain figurines and hate joy. Books written by people who were not in the room, not in the house, and not even in the same zip code when these conversations supposedly happened. Books designed to blame Meghan for the monarchy refusing to evolve past 1946. And the Daily Mail dusts it off and publishes it again, confident their readers won't notice the expiration date. The truth? Meghan didn't break the royal family. She just revealed the cracks they've been painting over since the Windsors wore wigs. And because the Mail never misses an opportunity to embarrass itself, they claim Prince Philip nicknamed Meghan Dow, Duchess of Windsor, comparing her to Wallis Simpson. Britain's favourite pastime isn't football. It's comparing Meghan to Wallis. It's the oldest dog whistle in journalism, and honestly, it's getting embarrassing. Wallis was tied to political scandals, global controversies, Nazi sympathisers, abdication crises, the whole historical drama package. Meghan, a humanitarian, a philanthropist, a hard worker, a woman who follows laws, loves her husband, and just wants to make breakfast in peace. So why the comparison? Because Meghan is American. Because Meghan is divorced. Because Meghan is a woman of colour. And that combo makes some royal commentators twitch like their tea was brewed with chili flakes. It's not journalism. It's not analysis. It's a lazy attempt to stir up the same old racially coded nonsense the British press keeps reheating like leftover fish. And the UK media refuses to update its software. Then comes the funniest part of the article. The claim that Meghan should have done what Philip did. In other words, give up her career, give up her identity, give up her voice, and basically turn into royal furniture item Circa 45. Imagine telling a woman in 2025, "Just hush, dear." Meghan left her home. She gave up her privacy. She lost her freedom. She followed protocol with the energy of a straight-A student. She showed up on time, dressed beautifully, smiled politely, curtsied correctly. Meanwhile, they were leaking stories like a broken faucet. They smeared her, bullied her, stalked her, twisted her every word, misquoted her every expression. And when she didn't roll over and accept the abuse, suddenly she was the problem. They create the storm, then blame her for the rain. This article isn't about Philip's opinion. Philip is just the cover story. It's about continuing the narrative that Meghan didn't fit, didn't try, changed Harry, ruined the monarchy, rearranged the planets, and made Big Ben chime off key. All lies then. All lies now. Ah yes, here's the core truth the Daily Mail keeps choking on like a dry biscuit. They lost control of Harry. It's like their favourite toy ran away and refused to come back. And not only did Harry leave, he left because of them. They pushed him. They tormented his wife. They crossed every boundary. And when he royal family Hunger Games, they can't accept that. So they attack Meghan, hoping Harry will blink. Spoiler, he won't. The funniest part of the whole narrative is the hypocrisy of these so-called royal warnings. William rushed into marriage before he even knew who Kate was, beyond her middle-class parents and her great blow-dry stylist. Charles was cheating before he even finished saying, "I do." Andrew was out here dating actresses and minors like he was auditioning for a Netflix documentary. Camilla was literally the third adult in someone else's marriage. And somehow Meghan is the scandal they want to focus on? A well-spoken, hard-working actress with no scandals. The horror. This isn't concern. It's racism, sexism, and good old-fashioned royal fragility tame wrapped in a bow. Let's break down the real reason they keep going. 1. Meghan sells. Meghan articles pay their electric bills. If Meghan stopped existing tomorrow, half their reporters would be unemployed by Friday. They survive on Meghan content the way pandas survive on bamboo. 1. They need to distract from the real circus. Meghan is their favourite scapegoat. Because if they talk about Meghan every day, nobody asks about Andrew's scandals, Charles's financial questions, William's alleged affairs, Kate's permanent sabbatical, the monarchy's slow decline. 1. They want Harry isolated. Attacking Meghan is strategic. If Meghan is the villain, Harry looks brainwashed. And if Harry looks brainwashed, they can keep pushing the fantasy of his return, even though the man literally said, "I won't bring my wife back because she isn't safe there." Case closed. They didn't lose Harry because of Meghan. They lost Harry because they abused Meghan. And finally, the part where the article absolutely exposes itself. When a newspaper has to resurrect a man who died 4 years ago, quote, books written by strangers, dig through archival gossip, and still drag Meghan into stories she has zero involvement in, it's giving desperation. It's giving we ran out of ideas. It's giving our obsession is stronger than our dignity. Meghan is out here living her best life, cooking, creating, launching projects, minding her peace, minding her business, while the Daily Mail tries to summon her name like Voldemort trying to return to power. It's not journalism, it's an emotional support hobby. But squaddies, we see them, we name them, we expose them. And every recycled article, every dusty rumour, every dramatic headline only proves one thing. Harry and Meghan made the right choice when they walked away. And the monarchy hasn't recovered since.